Hey guys, my name is Liz, and welcome to my Maze of 100 Rooms Minecraft series. We're gonna be making a giant maze, if that wasn't apparent in the title. But today, we're not actually getting to the maze part. I need a place to store all of the materials that are gonna be used. And so I'm gonna build myself a warehouse. So, why don't you come along? Let's go. It's like kind of a mess of things going on over there at the moment. I have a marker for kind of like where the inside wall is going to be, and then also where the actual outside wall is going to be. There's going to be kind of two layers for the wall, and then some posts on the outside here, which is being denoted by the netherite. Netherrack. Oh man, I wish that was netherite. I'm going to go ahead and get the interior walls up and the floor in though. And then I will come back so you can kind of see how it looks once it's an actual room. And done. Obviously not done. But we do have the base of the warehouse all figured out now. I need to put a little bit more glass up there. But we've got the interior with its basic form all here. For the kind of base design here, I went with a very, very white, sort of very neutral toned theme. I tried to add a little bit of texture here with the polished diorite and the iron. And I went and made it darker on the bottom and lighter on the top, both because darker colors feel heavier, so it just makes sense to put them at the bottom, and also because the light ceiling should hopefully make it feel a little bit taller, because it feels a little bit lighter. We have our little walkway up here. I was originally thinking of having it go all the way around, but I want to put tall shelving units here, and so I decided against it. But I did put kind of like, you know how there's like offices or just like little rooms in warehouses? I wanted to kind of get that. And then there was a warehouse that I worked across the hall from once, and they kept running out of space, and so they added kind of like a second story that was kind of a grating where they could add more stuff. And so I decided to do that here too, because I thought that was kind of fun. Here's going to be our roof access. I had a dirt staircase before, and I figured this would work a little bit better. It reminded me of theater in high school. There was like access up to the, what are those called? Those walkways that are up above the stage. Flyway? No, what are those called? I can't think of what they're called, but there's like walkways that are above the stage and stuff, and there was like a ladder that went up there. So I'm thinking I'm going to add, you know, maybe some bars around it here and a trapdoor at the top. But I thought that just made sense for roof access, so we're going with that. So I have kind of a basic idea of what the shelves are going to look like. I should figure out how far I want to space them out. Let's say, well, put the first one 3 out. I'll just say, oh, that's not how I want that. Let's have them both go in the same direction, please. Alright, there we go. So, the plan here, right, let me do that the correct direction as well. There we go. So the idea here is to go up a little ways with these. And I'm just holding shift and jumping. Whoa! Oops, I think I just went one higher. Did I just go one higher, or is that the same? It might be the same. Anyways, we're gonna make some kind of like side things here. So there you go. You have that down at the bottom. Not all of them are gonna have this down at the bottom, but I thought that it, you know, it kind of looked good for just some of the shelves are going to have that, some aren't. And then they're going to have our teal shelves across. And because I noticed in a lot of the like warehouse photos that I found, because you know I went and looked up photos of warehouses and stuff, often the beam part, the part that went up and down was like a different color than the actual shelves. And I just thought that was kind of fun. I thought it was fun to make it a different color. I mean, let's be real here. I went and Googled photos of Home Depot and Costco. So it kind of makes sense, I guess, that they'd end up these colors, which is very similar. All right, and so we'll end up with like shelves kind of like that. And I'm gonna kind of continue with the same sort of feeling here, with things going across like the top and stuff. So for stuff like this, I'm going to have these double wide. So I'll have stuff on this side and then I'll have stuff on this side. I am moving around a whole bunch. So I'll have another series of shelves over here on this side. Maybe with, you know, different things. So this time I might have like that, and then have stuff, you know, stuff above it. And so to make this not feel like it's floating so much, I'll put a trapdoor on top of, if I could put a trapdoor on top of here. There we go. That's not where I want that. And you know it. There we go. And that should hopefully help make it look like it's not floating, but we can still have this shelf like this then. Okay, yeah, that wasn't nearly enough acacia, so I'm thinking let's go find a nice acacia forest to deforest. And while we do that, maybe I will try to mark out the area that I plan for my maze to be in. Oh, look at the new mesa. Isn't it beautiful? I love the new like rivers and the new formations here. It really looks so much like how things look in real life. Oh yeah, I think we'll be fine for acacia. Oh, look at this. Look at the water in the... Oh, it's an aquifer. Look, it has different levels. It's got different levels. Look at that. Look at that. Do you see this? Do you see this? Look at that. It's an aquifer. Ooh, there's copper down there. Look at all that copper. Okay, we might take a short mining break. I like mining. I like mining a lot. If I ever want to just play Minecraft, that's what I do. I just go mining. How did I not notice this giant thing of water right here? Wait, that's an azalea tree. That means there's a lush cave under this. Wait, guys. Guys. Oh, look at this. Isn't this pretty? Isn't this so pretty? What I really want is a spore blossom. Yeah! Yeah, I've never had one of those before. I got a spore blossom! Ooh, this is pretty. This is what I'm saying though about I won't be able to find my way out. Not the creeper. Hello! Hello, axolotl friend! Hello, I do not have a bucket for you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Goodbye. Ooh. Oh. Somehow I've turned caps lock on. I was so excited I turned caps lock on. Look at this. Oh, it's so pretty with the glow lichen. Oh man, oh, a glow squid. It is dark out and I am out of rockets. Let's go home. Okay, so here's how far I got before I ran out of acacia wood. I've got things at least kind of figured out where they're going to go. You can ignore all of the like lights on these. That's spaces where I can put other things. I'm just using these as kind of a marker for where I'm going to put items that are related to what are in the barrels and stuff around them. And then I'm also thinking I might try and use the armor stand mod a bit to kind of put some things on some of these shelves that I can't actually put things on because of, you know, this is kind of inside of this block, so I can't actually set anything on top of that. But here it is so far. I have some torches marked out here too because this is kind of a pathway through these. But now that I'm back, I can add some more shelves in. And they're just going to be kind of a jumbled mess of shelves and things. And that's kind of what I'm going for. It's a bit of a jumbled mess vibe. Because it's fun. And we're done. Well, not completely done. I still want to add, you know, some things on some of these shelves and all that sort of thing. I'll probably use the armor stand mod for that. And I also still need to move everything over. I started making note of where I'm gonna put different things, I think. So like wood, and then I have spots for all of the, I think this is all the different kinds of wood. There's 8 kinds of wood, right? Well, if not, I can put stuff at the end, I guess. But we can start filling this in. I'll do that probably after I get some more things set up here, because obviously there's still a big open space here. I did make a little fish tank, and this is gonna have like all of my oceany bits in it. So, you know, fish and buckets and axolotls and stuff. There's a fish in there. I might add some more fish. I'm gonna put all my ores over here, because I decided that's just kind of a fun way to stack things. So I have all of my ores. Don't know what I'm gonna put over here yet. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm forgetting. So I'm sure I'm forgetting something. Maybe nether stuff. Maybe I should have the like nether stuff, like maybe on a pallet in the middle or something. But I want to start getting some stuff kind of out in the center here, so there's not just a big open area. So I think I'll do that next, and figure out what I'm putting up here too. All right, and we have our warehouse. Although quite honestly, it's kind of generic at the moment. So I'm going to run back and pick up all of the stuff from my old warehouse, and maybe we can decorate this place a little bit. You know, I want this to be like, I'm going to put maybe like the nether stuff here. I started labeling things if you couldn't tell. I think maybe I'm going to put like the nether stuff out here, and so, you know, I put kind of like some nethery things in some containers here. And I want to do more of that. You know, like I have my ores over here. I want it to be thematic so that I can at a glance see what I'm picking up. It's like in this wood area, let's put some like leaves and maybe some what are those called? Saplings. Put some saplings into some pots and stuff. So I'm going to empty out these shulkers into the various chests as best I can, and go pick up stuff from my other storage room. Oh, also I put a place for my plants up here. Obviously, it's not super decorated yet either. I'm thinking I'll put like a cactus in here. But I made a little area for my plants. And I put some things kind of in the middle of the floor because I felt like that was very warehouse. Like I could put this off to the side, but it feels very much like a warehouse to just have things all over the floor. I was thinking about it. I might just extend some of these shelves out into the floor a little ways, because I feel like kind of like rows and rows of shelves is also kind of a thing. So I might actually end up getting rid of some of the stuff in the middle and then adding another row of shelves, because I feel like that would kind of look good thematically as well. But we'll see. I need to go cut down some more trees for that. We've been invited to go see Nate's house, so while we're on our way back, let's go meet up with him and take a look at that. Since I don't really know where he's at. Yeah, so that was the wrong direction completely. So we want to be going in the complete opposite direction, because both of those coordinates were actually supposed to be negative. Also, I found a sheep. It was just floating there in the middle of the water, and it's my friend now. So, in the correct direction this time. Oh, I'd say that's what he started. Hi, Nate.
What do you think, though?
I think it's really cute. I think my favorite part is the giant windows in the back.
Mm-hmm. Well, and it sets, I don't know how high your render distance is if you set it to, like, 30 chunks or so, you can see the mountain and the village
Oh no,
off
it's,
in the distance.
yeah. No, I can see it. It's really cute.
Um, but it also, the sunset is right there. It sets over the village, so.
Oh, yeah.
This is the little horse area. It's got a nice warm carpet and food and water, a fireplace.
Oh, and you've got
Extra
your
food over
firewood out
here.
here.
Hmm.
That's cute.
Oh, good. I didn't know if it would be clear that that's what it was supposed to be, a firewood pile, so
Yeah.
that's good.
When I walked up, I was like, oh, even the horse has its own little fireplace.
I didn't want him to be cold.
I'm back. I grabbed some stuff, and I've made some changes. I went ahead and added the second set of shelves, like I was talking about doing. That's what's going on over here. I also have decided that... Do you like my palettes? I like my palettes. I think they're cute. I've also decided that I think I need a place for my potions. I need a place for potion stuff. So I'm actually going to put that, I think, at like a table in the middle of the floor here. Because I feel like it would make sense to have kind of like a work table for all the potion stuff. I do have... That is one of the things that I grabbed, is all my potion stuff. I made a note here that because I was going to put it under the table. But I think maybe I'm just going to put it in the middle here. I think that'd be a kind of a good spot. Kind of like this open area here. So let me pull out my potion stuff. We can work on that together. So there's that. What do I want to do for the table? Maybe a mix of acacia for the legs and then like spruce trapdoor top. This is going to be in the way. I'm going to use my silk touch. I want to keep the campfires. I'll have fun putting these out again. I totally didn't put a bucket of water on these and then accidentally make the floor into actual concrete. I don't know why you would suggest such a thing. So let's see how this looks. I'm thinking kind of like a work table like this with some sort of chair at it. And then like, maybe some stuff at the end. Kind of like these. Like some barrels and chests and things. And that will hold all of the potion ingredients. And I can put the actual brewing stand on top of the table. Like that. Yeah. So it's kind of like an area where people can grab things and actually work with them. Depending on, this is kind of like a functional warehouse. It's a warehouse where things are stored, but also where things are used. I don't want it to just be generic like this. Like, look, this is just a bunch of chests and barrels that are just sitting here. I have no idea what are in these. There's no indication. Like this one, maybe this is nether stuff because it has crying obsidian. Like, I don't know. I need to make things more specific because I think that'll make it more interesting as well. If everything is just like this, it kind of all blends together. But, adding like the logs or a table thrown in or even just a pallet, I guess that's kind of generic. But, things like that thrown in really adds a little bit of character. The fish tank, you can tell what sort of stuff's in here and you can also see exactly where it is. And it's so much more interesting to have a fish tank than to have all of my fish and everything just in one of these shelves. So I'm going to do more stuff like that. Actually, you know what? Maybe that should go kind of with this stuff, and maybe I'll move this over a little bit. I think that seems like a better idea. I'm not sure. Oh, right. That's not going to work. I have it over too far. I probably do want more than one thing that's growing netherwort, but we can do another like separate one maybe like right here. There we go. We got a couple of spots that are growing netherwort now. And let's move the rest of our stuff over here. But then we could put this like up. Oops. Ah! I have made an error. something that I like doing, and I did this in kind of my old place that I had plants, is I like putting, I usually use regular item frames, but I like putting like an item frame down and making it look like something is sitting on like the table, kind of like it's on a little tray there, so it's being used. Yeah, do something kind of like that, like there's stuff on the table. I'll probably change those out for regular item frames at some point. But cool, now we've got like a little brewing setup here, and we can have all of our other things over here. Yeah, I like that. We've got all of our potion stuff right here. So I'm going to continue to ferry some things back and forth now that, you know, I have this pretty much cleaned out. I'm going to clean out my inventory a little bit too, since this is a little bit of a mess at the moment. And I will give you a little bit of an update once I have things moved over. Well, I just realized that what I just finished recording did not have sound, so let's try that again. Alright, I think I've got things pretty much done for now. I went ahead and I streamed a little bit and got a little bit of, excuse me sir, in my walls. I'm trying to record. I think he's on the other side of this wall. I went and streamed a little bit and got some of the armor stand work done. So I went and added a whole bunch of little tiny blocks and stuff on the shelves just to kind of denote where things are. So, you know, this is white terracotta in there. Here's purple. It's gonna be purple in there. And not all of the decoration is done with armor stands. Obviously, these are just full blocks that I've put on the shelves. And I went and did that for... What all did I do that for? I went and did that over here. I went and added some hanging armor and some boots up on the shelf. And I do like the sword sticking out of the armor or not armor, the weapons chest. I do think that turned out kind of fun. And let's see, I went and made some slime dripping out of a slime chest onto this guy's head. And this is my rotten flesh chest, which, fun little secret, has rotten flesh in it. I went and added some little things like that. Made some item frames invisible and all that sort of fun stuff. I went and did... I didn't do much over here. Went and added stuff over here. I added some, you know, crystals over near my quartz, and some piles of rocks spilling out next to the different kinds of stone. This isn't even an armor stand. This is just a hanging piece of obsidian. I have done quite a bit since I last recorded anything. Like I said, I recorded a bit, and then I just realized when I went to go edit some stuff that it didn't have any sound because I didn't turn on my microphone. So I can't remember if I showed you my enchanting setup or not, but I had a fun time trying to make this look both like a bunch of bookcases and barrels and stuff that have been stacked haphazardly, and also make it so that I get level 30 enchants, and I did it! I finally did it! So I do actually have level 30 enchants here, with all of my random bookcases everywhere. I went and added a spot for I have wings on. I went and added a spot for nether stuff over here. It's kind of escaping a little bit. And a spot for my end stuff, including a little dragon egg up there. I don't have a ton of stuff in here at the moment. I should probably go to the end at some point. Ah! What are you doing in here? Sorry. Hello? Are you stuck? How did you end up in there? Did I just go through that guy? I kind of like you. You want to stay there? You can stay there if you want. Alright. There we go. Now you shouldn't burn, I don't think. But yeah, I've gone ahead and done some decoration. There's a few spots that don't have much yet. I kind of left it open here next to our bay doors. No, is that the right word? Our loading bay doors, loading dock. Because I was thinking of adding maybe like a little wagon in here or something, and like a road leading off. But also this is going to be kind of my prep area where I can put, you know, shulker boxes and and add stuff to them. So this is where my chest monster's actually going to be. And I have a few spots like that, like this stuff over here. I don't really have much in these chests, so I have room for expansion, which is honestly good, because I'm sure I will find things that just I forgot about. Here's the gravel and the sand, my gravel and sand areas. So it's been tracked around as people got it out of the chests. There's a few rooms that haven't really been decorated yet. I haven't really done this room, which is going to be like a kind of like the break room. So kitchen, furnaces, food. I'm also thinking I'm going to put the bed in here. It's going to be like the break room. And I haven't done much with the room up here that has my nether portal in it, because I moved my nether portal over. So this is kind of blank at the moment. I'm thinking of turning part of it into a balcony, but I need to see if it lines up with the outside. I added some lights up here, but I do still want to add some like copper pipes going along the ceiling and stuff. There is, of course, the outside too. And it again doesn't have a ton going on. Oops, I have fallen. It's very, very samesies. I need a name tag for you. Just a moment. Let me get a name tag for this guy. I think I've got a name tag somewhere. What should this guy's name be? I'm sure we could come up with something fun. We'll call him Jack, because he's in a box. There we go. Oh, he has dirt. Good for him. I like dirt, too, because I'm an Enderman. Alright. No one open that, because that could cause a problem, I'm realizing now. If someone opens that, I bet he could get out. Well, that's okay. We now have Jack in our box. Yes. Ah, I almost shot you there, Jack. Almost forgot his name, so don't tell him. Anyways, there's a few little things that I want to do. I want to add some plants and stuff out here. But like I was saying, I think this is done enough that we can move on to the actual maze now. So I think this is where we're going to leave things for now. We'll add on to it a little bit more as we go. But I think it is done enough that I have a place to store things, and I can actually start on my maze. So next episode, let's build, a little starting house, I think. Just a little house for people to start in. And that'll be the first room of our maze. And we will see how things go from there. So thanks for coming along, and hopefully I will see you guys next time. Bye! Hello, good sir. May I help you with something? Oh, you have a bone for me? Why, thank you. And a carrot as well. My favorite.